back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and he is out of bounds here on the return.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Rodgers now on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. Rodgers now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
319. Silva. Right now, you got 58. Hey, 88. Kill. Inside. 630.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
This is taken at the 3. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I'm coming after you.
They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Open man there is Patterson, complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Put up. 180. Check. Don't get nervous. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All day, every day, any day. Check 50. Hey, ball.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Put up. 180. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get him. Get him.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Blue 58. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
58. 58 right there. I got one. Watch the edge. Shift. Check 24. Check safety. Over. Watch twist. Watch it.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 77 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check. 180.
Check. 42's the mic. Yeah. You don't want that.
Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Throw left side complete. It's Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Yeah, let's get second.
On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Trubisky. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now, bottom line, tremendous starting field position really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. At the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
58's the money. 58's the money. Watch the play now. Shoot. Here, Mike.
On second and 11 now. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Graham. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Hey, check 26. Check 3.
Now Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 73 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, 180! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action. Trubisky. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D.
Back. Hey, alert.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now this, of course, the 100th season of NFL football, and 17 matchups with historical significance have been picked throughout the season. And this is the first of them, Bears and Packers, the NFL's oldest rivalry dating way back to 1921, with the Packers having the all-time edge 96, 94, and 6 ties. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky to throw. That's complete to Robinson. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Let's go.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180!
You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Alert, 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 alert. 44, Mike, 44. In your face.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. 3rd down here.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 40 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. The extra point up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Blue 58! Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming up. I'm coming after you. 58 to Mike.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Akeem Hicks. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Rodgers going to throw. And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Trubisky. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And now it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Finding Gabriel complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Throwing here, Trubisky. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the former Bear, Adrian Amos.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Box it. Hey, orbit.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bird. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Kelly, sounds like Kelly. Target.
SOS.
Yeah, Liz.
Now it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's taken down inside the 30. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Recon, 152 fighter. Jump out. 58, come on. Right. No gain on me. We are going. Okay, over here. Crunch.
Rodgers now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And a Packer first down.
No. 258. All right. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Hey, check. All right. No.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Screen. 150. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Get 300. 59, Mike.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And Crosby puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Gotta do better.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Crosby for the point after. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. But they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
180. Check. Mike 42.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
18, 180. Come on, let's go.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one. Now
yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Trubisky to throw. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Lieutenant, 258. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll go again to Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Rip right.
26. Hey, Charlie.
58's the mic. Ricky.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Hey, man.
Now, Liz.
Kill.
Inside.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught at the 25. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Packers, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.